Hello, my strikers! Get shotguns out, and welcome to a new series on this channel, which I'm going to be calling Black Ops 3 Field Manuals. Basically, what it's going to do is I'm going to get a weapon up to max rank or up to gold, and then I'll be breaking down my experiences with the weapon and what I would recommend if you want to use this weapon. I'm going to be trying to get through every weapon in Black Ops 3. Every single weapon, which is going to be fairly difficult. That means I need to max out every weapon. And so that's going to be difficult, especially for things like the knife and the rocket launcher and stuff like that. Even the rocket launcher I'm going to try and do, but we're not worrying about that right now. Now basically we're also going to run through the bare statistics of it, so maybe it'll help you out in your selection for like attachments or perks. So anyway, let's quit rambling on. Let's get into this first episode of Field Manuals, which will be the KRM 262. This is the first shotgun you unlock in the game. Right off the bat, you get this baby. You get this shotgun. And it is my most used weapon in the game. Now, a lot of people would compare this to the 870. And at first glance, it looks like the 870. But believe me, stay tuned with this video and you'll see there's some big differences between this and the 870. So let's start off with the magazine size. It starts off with 8 in the clip and 24 in reserve. Not too bad, but not the best. I personally, 8 shots is all I need for a shotgun. I won't be running into that many encounters, especially if I'm playing in just regular TDM domination. Hell, if I'm just playing core, not ground war. So I like the ammo size, but the bare stats, it has the most damage of any shotgun in the game. It has the least amount of range in any shotgun in the game, which is bad for a shotgun. It has a very medium fire rate. It right above the Argus, but below the Burkai. I have no idea how you say this name. Second shotgun you unlock. And the accuracy is the worst. So we're going to address that when we get to the attachments. And so, right now, just by the stats, it does look similar to the Remington, like I said earlier. However, very key differences here. Key differences is which we're going to do when we get to break down the attachments, which is going to be right now. So, first off, optics. I do not recommend an optics on any shotgun, because 9 times out of 10, you are hip firing. And what's the point of reflex sight if you're going to be hip firing? What is that? None. Let's move on. So, the actual attachments. First off, quick draw. A lot of people recommend quick draw on the shotgun to tighten up the hip fire spread. I normally do that too, except in this game, the aim assist is a lot lower than other Call of Duty games. So, your weapon won't be snapping onto the target. It's going to be a lot harder to shoot when you ADS. Now, if you get used to it, perfectly fine, slap on quick draw. Me personally, I do not use quick draw. I find that it'd be a lot easier to hip fire first and then ADS. But always have your secondary in your back holster, just in case. So, next up we have is suppressor, and it's decreasing range. This would make the range 1. This would make the range of the shotgun 1. That's a bad range right there. So we're gonna knock out suppressor right out the gate. Stock is all personal preference, but it's when you're aiming down sights, and like I said, you don't really ADS with a shotgun that much, so I don't really recommend it for this kind of weapon. Next up is the laser sight, and I do recommend this because it tightens your hip fire, your spread, similar to how if you'd ADS. However, it comes with satisfaction as you don't need an ADS. So, because it'll increase your hip fire accuracy, it's always recommended to have with a shotgun. Double thumbs up there. Next up, we have got fast mag and extended mag. These two are both personal preference again. If you think you need more ammo in the clip, if you're playing ground war, fine, put in an extended mag. If you're always running around, if you're always a reload addict, and you always want to get that magazine in faster, then put in fast mag. Personally, I do not put in either of these, because at the end of this video, I'm going to be showing you my weapon class setup for this weapon and I'll be showing you guys it and basically explaining it and kind of breaking it down. So next up we have, besides Fast Mag and Extended Mag, we have got Long Barrel. Yes, yes, double yes to infinity, yes. Put in the Long Barrel. It increases the range of the shotgun, and that's what you need in a shotgun. You need increased range. This doesn't increase your range, it increases your accuracy. So slap this baby on. It is definitely required for a shotgun. Now the next is what I was really hyped about, but doesn't really affect the gun very much, is rapid fire. Now you may be saying, oh, it does increase the fire rate. There's a very slight difference in the fire rate for the pump action. Very slight that I don't even notice the difference when I have it on. Or if I have it off. Oh god, yawn city. So yeah, I don't notice the difference if I have it on or I have it off. So I just see it as right now a waste of a perk slot unless they buff it. So no to that. So those are the attachments for it. But you're still wondering, alright, I know that. What's the recommended perks and all that you'd run with this class? Well, I happen to show you guys the answer right here. This is my personal custom class of the Remington. You see in the little corner there, we've got at the primary, obviously, the KRM M262 with long barrel and laser sight. Only two attachments that I run. Next up, the secondary, we got the RK5. We're obviously going to want a secondary with a shotgun because it gets those guys that's just out of your range. So the secondary is very good. The secondary is all personal preference. I prefer the RK5 because I see it as really powerful, especially for a shotgun. But some of you may want to use the R6, some of you may want to use the L-Car, hell, some of you may want to use a knife. But I personally recommend one of the three pistols. So, always have a secondary as a pistol, just so you can get those kills that are just out of your shotgun's range. Next up we got is a lethal. The lethal is a frag. You can trade the frag out for like maybe a tactical, or maybe take it out and add in quick draw or high caliber to your pistol, but personally I'm fine with the pistol as it is just stock. I keep in a frag just in case I'm playing an objective game mode and I need to get that kill that's a little far away to the flag or the objective and I know I'm not going to reach it, so I'll put on flag. Next thing is flat jacket. Now a lot of people would put ghosts in this spot. Again, this is my personal setup. You don't need to run these, but I'm just saying what other people do, and now I'm saying what I do. I put flat jacket because flat jacket is by far the best perk in the game, in my opinion. And it's the best perk in any Call of Duty game. And resist to explosions, it's a win-win any way you slice it. Slap on that flat jacket. It is such a useful perk to use, especially because you're running around so much with the shotgun. God, if you just randomly get naded, you're not gonna die from it because, well, you're gonna get naded. And if you're running through the objective to try and get it, like get a hard point or something, you're not gonna get naded. Next up in the perks 2 spot, we got fast hands. This will help you if you are a quick draw using player with a shotgun, and you'll be able to ADS and shoot it at the same time because you get to aim faster after you're done sprinting. So this will really help you out in that case. But what I use it for is when you swap your weapons faster. I use this so much because it allows me to just go bam bam and right up for my KRM. I'm running. Now I'm like, oh crap, he's out of my range. Fast switch, boom boom, he's dead with my pistol. So fast hands, I highly recommend it for a shotgun. And so you can get those quick secondaries just out of there. Just like quick draw that sucker. Next and final perk slots we have 2 perk 3s. First up we got Tac Mask. Some people would run Blast Suppressor or Dead Silent. Again, I'm not one of those guys that likes doing that. So I run Tac Mask because I do not like being concussion, flash, or shocked in any way, shape, or form. Oh god, the Yawn City. And the next perk we got is Gung Ho. This is essential for any shotgun in my opinion. It allows you to hip fire your weapon, deploy equipment, and throw grenades while sprinting. The hip fire your weapon is huge for a shotgun. You don't lose the accuracy or just sprinting and shooting with Gung Ho, but it is allow you to just be running up and bam, hip fire. If you're a hip fire player, I highly recommend using this. But again, if you like the ADS, it's all your opinion. This is just my setup. You guys don't need to use this setup. This is my experience with the gun. This is what I recommend. You guys can try it out. But personally, this is what I like to use. And that is the first episode of Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Field Manual. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Guys, like the new channel, hit the like and subscribe button. Also, leave in the comment section below what weapon you want to see next. I will personally go through and rank that weapon up if you request to use it. So anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you all later. Peace.